I will tell you 5 biggest mistakes people make when buying an engagement ring in Dubai or anywhere else in the world for that matter. And I'll give you a checklist to make sure that you're getting the highest quality jewelry money has to offer. But why should you even listen to me? Because I've personally made engagement rings priced from thousands of dollars all the way up to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, the gorgeous is $400,000. It was 11 carats of natural diamond. It was so gorgeous. And diamond jewelry has been my family business since 1989, based in Dubai, and we are the only ones who manufacture here. No, we don't mass produce from India or China like everybody else does. We make it in-house in Dubai. My name is Kamal Narula, and I've personally consulted hundreds of individuals across different countries and cultures to get their best engagement ring made in Dubai. And based on my experience, here are the 5 biggest mistakes people make when buying an engagement ring. Starting off the list with number 5, not thinking of wedding band compatibility. I know, you might be asking, well, Kamal, why do I need to think of wedding band when I'm just getting engaged? Well, good question, but you're going to get married at some point and she's going to wear the wedding band and the engagement ring in the same finger. And if they're not compatible, they're going to damage not only the wedding band and the engagement ring, but also her heart. So to save that, how do you check it? Well, it's very simple. For example, if this is your wedding band and this is your engagement ring, you can see it's getting hit from the top. This is not perfectly compatible. Whereas if you buy a compatible engagement ring, you can see it's perfectly aligned with the wedding band. The pressure is equally distributed throughout the ring, making it much longer lasting. So yes, if the engagement ring and the wedding band are compatible, your love will last forever in the ring. Moving on to the 4th biggest mistake people make when buying an engagement ring is choosing a mass-produced one over a high-quality one. Well, the thing is, most people are not aware of the technicalities of diamond jewelry, so they don't even know what a high-quality engagement ring even means. So let me just give you a quick checklist on how to make sure that you're getting the highest quality engagement ring possible. So the first biggest thing of making high-quality jewelry is the prong setting. And how do you check that? It's very easy. Rub the ring to your shirt. If the prong gets stuck on your clothes, means it's low quality, and over time it's going to damage both your expensive clothes and your expensive ring. So make sure you're getting the highest quality ring that does not get stuck on your clothes, like this one. You can rub it any angle, it's not going to get stuck. And the reason the prongs are made such a way, it's because almost all jewelry around the world, especially in retail stores, are mass produced from China or India. And anything that's mass produced, people don't have the time to set the ring properly, which leaves a small gap between the prong and the diamond. Over time, the prong will keep falling away from the diamond, eventually leading to the diamond falling off the ring, and you do not know where you lost it. And it's a horrible situation. Next thing you need to check for high quality ring is if the bottom gold of the diamond is highly polished. Well, you might ask, Kamal, why do I need to check the gold underneath the diamond when I can't even see it? Well, that's a good question. The thing is, for high quality jewelry, if the bottom gold is highly polished, it's going to reflect the light back into the diamond, making it much more sparkly and much more brilliant looking than it otherwise would with low quality. And the last thing you need to check for a high quality ring is the gold color. White gold looks yellowish, and yellow gold looks greenish, and rose gold looks copperish. And these things happen because the alloys used to mix with the 18 karat gold are cheap alloys, and these cheap alloys make a much bigger difference. And that's why sometimes you buy an engagement ring in the retail shop, there's so many lights kept in such a way that you don't notice these things. After you happily buy the ring and you walk out, and when you go home and you check the ring and you feel that the color looks different and looks off, yes, that's exactly why. Like, there's so many technicalities that go into making a simple diamond ring right. That's why most of my clients keep coming back to me, because they know I make sure I check all these things before I put my logo on it. Moving on to the 3rd biggest mistake people make when buying an engagement ring, and that is choosing a lab grown over a natural. Wait. I know it's going to offend a lot of people. Hear me out completely before you dismiss this idea. I'm not against lab grown diamonds. It's great that people have options, but I've consulted hundreds of individuals of different countries and cultures, and even to this date, for serious jewelry like engagement rings, wedding rings, people still prefer a natural diamond ring. Like, even for occasional gifts like anniversaries, birthday gifts, Mother's Day gifts, things that come every single year, she might not mind a lab-grown diamond. But for something that only comes once in a lifetime, an engagement or a wedding, she definitely wants a natural diamond ring. Come on. She might be shy to tell you that, but girls like a natural one. Like, hold on for a second and think. You're gonna buy an engagement ring for the woman who's gonna change your life forever. Why go for something that only took a few weeks to make in a lab versus something that took billions of years to be be made by Mother Nature. The choice is yours. And speaking of choices, there's so many natural options out there. You can buy green emeralds. You can buy this pink sapphire. You can buy natural rubies. Like, there's so many natural options out there at every price point that you get to tell her, I love you, and it's natural. Let's move on to the second biggest mistake people make when buying an engagement ring. And that is overvaluing certificate over the ring itself. I know, certificates are important, but a lot of people put so much value on this piece of paper that they're gonna keep it away over a ring that she's going to wear every single day. A good example of this is a British client who came from London to Dubai after his engagement. So for his engagement ring, he had an M color diamond ring, which looks fine on someone's hand. But for his wedding ring, he wanted a D color diamond ring. And I told him, look, I know you love her a lot and you have the money to buy a D color diamond ring, but it's not a good idea because she's going to wear the D color wedding band on the same finger of that M color engagement ring. And when you put these two next to each other, the difference will be noticeable and the M color engagement ring will look much lower in color quality than it otherwise would by itself. And of course, some clients are clients. He still valued the certificate over the actual ring itself, and he went ahead and made a D color wedding band. And later when he went back to London after his wedding, I got a call back from him saying, Kamal, after the wedding, somehow my wife is telling me the old engagement ring looks off. And I'm like, duh, I told you so. What had ended up happening was he came back to Dubai again. He kept the old M color engagement ring away and he bought a new engagement ring of D color. If he had listened to me before, he wouldn't have spent extra money or time to get it right. And speaking of consulting, that leads us to the first biggest mistake people make when getting an engagement ring, and that is not consulting an expert. I know, guys hate shopping, me included. I don't like going endlessly in different shopping malls and different retail shops. A lot of time what guys do is end up delaying the process, so much so that in the last minute they end up running to some random retail shop nearby and get a random ring that she does not even like in the first place. This is such an important thing. Please don't rush this. And people think that consulting for an engagement ring is A, expensive, B, time consuming, and C, unnecessary. Well, let me give you a simple example that will completely change your perspective. I had an Australian client who wanted to buy a 3-carat diamond ring for his girlfriend. And I said, okay, that's great, but what's her ring size? And he said US 4. And I said, look, I know you love her a lot and you have all the money in the world to buy a 3-carat diamond ring, but her hands are so small, even 1 carat will look like a 3-carat. So why don't you just buy a 1-carat diamond ring? And this completely blew his mind, and these were literally his next lines. He's like, why no one told me this before? I went to so many shopping malls. I went to Dubai Mall, I went to Emirates Mall. I asked them for a 3-carat diamond ring and everyone told me, get a 4-carat, get a 5-carat. And you're the first guy who says 1 carat will do the job? So this guy got so happy, instead of just buying an engagement ring, bought a whole set, and he told 4 of his other friends, and I made more money from them if I had just proposed him a 3-carat diamond ring in the first place. So yeah, in this luxury business, when you're genuine to genuine people, they will open all the doors for you. And that's what I've learned. Like, of course, in business, both parties need to win, but when I let the other party win first, we both win long term. So yeah, these are the 5 things you need to consider when buying an engagement ring for the love of your life, for the memories that's going to be held on her finger for the generations to come. So if you're in Dubai looking to buy an engagement ring or any other jewelry and you want to make sure you're getting the highest quality possible, made in Dubai, not mass produced from India or China like everybody else, head on to Jonga.one because she's the one.